My name is Lauren Tam, and I'm an education consultant with Usborne Books More. And if this is your first time hearing of Usborne Books, I am so excited that I get to share it with you. For starters, Usborne has been around for quite some time. It was named in 2012 as the Children's Publisher of the Year. Again, in 2014, they were named Independent Children's Publisher of the Year and Independent Publisher of the Year, which is huge. It's really, really amazing. The Usborne Books in the publishing world is a very common name. If you go to Europe, they think of Usborne like we think of Scholastics. We are working on changing that here in the United States. I, along with other consultants, are partnering with parents, teachers, other people to get the word out and promote Usborne Books. It's amazing. And anyway, it's a brief intro about the company, and now I want to share with you some of our books. Probably the most well-known books that we have are in the That's Not My series. We have probably about, we have a lot of the That's Not My books. They're touchy-feely. They're really great for infants. My son wrote a paper once, and he wrote about how the mouse is telling the story, that's not my panda. Its ears are too fluffy, and it has very soft, fluffy ears. What's really great about these books is their double-page spread. The mouse is on every page, which is why my son thinks it's all about the mouse. And what's really great is it has, sorry, my computer's backwards. It has these, that's not my panda, its paws are too rough. So it has these adjectives, these vocabulary builders that associate with the textures, which are really great for little ones. And another really great thing about this is it's all of these pages that's double spread. So this picture is over 2 pages, and you can notice that these outer lines are really thick to draw in those eyes that are still developing in young kids. And we have lots of these books. We have ones that I have on me right now. That's Not My Dinosaur. That's Not My Cow. That's Not My Cow and That's Not My Meerkat are the brand new ones in the series. That's Not My Bunny. Because the holidays and the winter season will be coming before you know it. We have That's Not My Snowman. That's Not My Donkey. And That's Not My Reindeer. Really fun. But we have lots and lots. We have That's Not My Plane. That's Not My Car. That's Not My Tractor. Lots of those. Okay, the next one that I want to show you is a really, really fun one. This is the complete book of Barnyard Tales. This book is really great. I have a very hands-on daughter. I have 4 children, but one of them is very, very hands-on. And one of the things that's really great about this book is, right here, let me see if I can get in. See that little duck? There is a little duck on every page. So I'm able to tell her while I'm reading, okay, while I read, you find the duck and let me know when you find it. What's really great also about this book is it has a CD attached to it. It is made in, it is a book made in the UK, so it has a British accent. So the gentleman reading has a British accent, kind of soothing. In any case, what's really awesome about this book is that, besides, of course, that's the finding the duck, is it's called a dual reader. What that means is the top line is a first grade reading level. The bottom is a second grade reading level. So I always promote these to schools because a lot of the times they have reading buddies and that type of thing. And a first grader can get together with a second grader and practice or, have their reading buddies. It's great also if you have a child who doesn't want to sit still through a book, because if you just do the top line, this is Apple Tree Farm. On the farm there are 6 pigs. It's time for breakfast. Curly is hungry. You can go through that top line and the whole story makes sense. This is a collection of stories. I think there are 20 in here. Yeah, it contains 20 stories. All of the characters are the same, which is really neat. And the second grade reading level, that is all filler, by the way. It's just extra stuff giving more details about the story. Amazing, amazing book. My kids read it together. One will read the top line, one will read the bottom. It's really neat. So there's that. The next ones that I want to show you, I'm trying to go really fast. I apologize if it's too fast or too slow. We have these beautiful, these are the Usborne Beginners, sorry. They are really, really neat. They have, they're all hardcover, and they have the table of contents, and they have pockets of information. And you notice that it makes it so that it's really grabbing. They focus on the pictures and the images. And what I really say is, you know, I used to really focus on my children strictly reading the books, and I really didn't focus on the pictures. Well, this kind of gave me a reality check, because the pictures are there for a reason. They're important. They want you to focus on it. I love that they give bits and pieces of information throughout each page. It's something that there's a different topic on every double page, and so you can choose to read this on separate days or multiple days or one day or however you want to do it. In the back there's a glossary, and this is internet referenced, which means that at the back of the book there is an internet link that will take you to websites that relate to owls. And all of these books have that. Most of these books are accelerated readers, which means that that's a common leveling system used. So that's a really neat feature. And they're all $4.99. Really, really amazing for what you get. The next one that I want to show you are our illustrated stories, our Usborne illustrated books. We have the illustrated originals. We have The Wind in the Willows, Alice in Wonderland. We have a few others as well. And these are for really great, they're really great illustrations throughout the book. It is unabridged, so they haven't completed unabridged, so they haven't taken anything out of it, which is really neat. We also have things like illustrated stories. Usborne Illustrated Arabian Nights. We have Norse myths. We have Greek myths. We have fables and fairy tales. Oh, I have illustrated Aesop's in my lap. We have fairy tales. We have adventures. We have all sorts of different ones. And again, you see those beautiful illustrations. Really great. Really great. So, and then the last one that I brought with me is this illustrated Aesop's. And it's into chapters, and so you can read what you would like to read, and you can make it a story every night. And I want to say that there are, this one has a collection of over 30 fables in it, which is really neat. We also have Charles Dickens, stories from Charles Dickens and Shakespeare. Really neat. Running low on time. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to show you is Usborne is really great for their activity books also. We have some amazing sticker books. One of our new ones is the Mosaic Animals sticker book, and it's got, you can see the reflective sheets, and so that the stickers will come on and off. And they have stickers that go along with each of these pages, and there's plenty of space to store your stickers after you use them, so you can use them again. We also have things like human body sticker book, which is really neat. Really, if you're, again, I have that touchy-feely child who is, if I want to sit down and talk about the human body, this would be a great tool to use with her. She can do things while I'm reading about that part of the body. We also have dollhouse sticker books and clothes and fashion sticker books. And we have all sorts of like pop star and that type of thing. We also have coloring books And drawing books. I Can Draw Animals is a really big one. It really walks you through step by step how to draw the animals. Even for somebody like me with very limited artistic ability, I can do that. We have sticker books. It's the new fad for adults as well. There's research that shows that it's a huge stress reliever. When I looked into it, it also talks about how there are health benefits to it. It's pretty impressive. Other things that we have are these Wipe Clean. We have a whole series of these Wipe Clean books. I think we're up to about 10 of them now. This is 1, 2, 3. You have a dry erase marker. You can go ahead and do that. We even have like activity packs, which have little books and which include stickers and drawing and doodling and lots. We have a lot of drawing and doodling books that are beautiful. The other part of Usborne Books and More is our Kane Miller books. Our Kane Miller books, it's phenomenal. We have authors from all over the world that we get to sell. One of my favorite books is Jonathan James and the What If Monster. It comes even with, or you can get even a little What If Monster plush. This is really a great book for kids with anxiety. Because it talks about all of the what if something bad happens, and then Jonathan James goes, well, wait a minute, what if something good happens, and what if I do like the food that's on my plate, and what if all of these beautiful, wonderful things, and the stuffed animal gives a really great physical component to anxiety. So you squeeze it, and really great. It's been used for many, 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 many things. Towards helping anxiety, and I know that there have been, sorry, trying to rush and it's making me go even slower. There have been a lot of PTSD programs out there that are giving away the What If Monster book. Another one, just really quick picture book, just because it is just so cool, is this Tale of Two Beasts. It's one of those books that I think everybody should have in every classroom, in every home. It talks about beast number 1, who is the little squirrel or whatever this little beast is, and how this little girl is saving him and she's taking care of him. And then the story kind of repeats. And now it's talking about the little girl as being the beast. So, and how, he was ambushed and taken away from his happy place, and she tortured him and did all of these things, and really, really giving two sides to a story in a very unique way that kids can understand. We also have lots of chapter books for those older kids. This is probably my son's favorite right now. It's the Conspiracy 365. There are 14 books in this series. It starts with January through December, and then there are 2 add-ons to it. But it's about a 15-year-old boy who life as he knows it is not as it seems, and he is told he has 365 days to live, and it's one thing after another, and it's very cliffhanger-ish after each book. But that's one of the many books that we have as far as chapter books. And then I wanted to take a minute and show this book. That is not my math book, or this is not a math book. Yeah, that's not my series. That is not my math book. This is not a math book, and it's really, really phenomenal. It's using art as a way of teaching different types of math. It gets the hands kids on it. They really don't even realize what it is that they're doing, but they're really learning geometry. And talks about triangles, and all sorts of different, you can see there's a glossary, more sketching in the back. So really, really great, great book, and I can't speak more highly about it for kids who are either struggling in math or say they don't like math or like to draw. This is a great tool. Well, I spent more than the time that was allotted for me to do, so for those of you who stuck it out through the end, thanks. And I am so excited to be partying with you guys and sharing all sorts of amazing titles with you. Thanks for coming to the party.